All right, we took that trade right there for about 5 points, just to start us off. That's a captain setup switch trade that just popped in. Let's take a look here. Whatever. Let me see here. All right, guys. So let's take a quick look here. It's a Monday, right? So Monday, and we had a massive day on Fridays. So what we're going to be seeing here is a little bit of consolidation patterns. We have to look at Globex. It's 238 for NQ. So what does that mean? That means that we're very close to Globex, and it's a Monday after a big day. We should be expecting uh, consolidation patterns as the market tries to figure out how to digest prior week move into this morning. Okay, so right here, which actually in a way it's not a bad thing. Like right here, I took a captain setup switch trade at 74 and a half, almost 75, and took it out at 70, and now you're getting the market running up. I'm seeing a couple of things from a swing trade perspective. Since the market actually closed the 200 anti-wrinkle long, we have actually targets to the long side, and it's 338 is the level that we're going to be looking at. 338. We have harmony zone number one as a support, which is 288 by 278, and 63 by 53 is zone number two. Right now, right this moment, we just had a captain set up long on ES right here. All right. Oh man, 24. Yeah. All right, nice little selling pressure coming back in. So what we're seeing here is fading. They're oscillating between harmony zone number 1 and 2, right? That's what the market is doing. On the bigger picture, we gotta take a couple of looks here because the market is just showing a lot of patterns on both sides of the market. Like if you look at the 70 NT Rinko right here, you're seeing a captain set up short. Then also if you look at the 40 NT Rinko, you're getting another captain set up short. Then you come in at the 40 and you see a captain set up long right here and a captain set up short. So they're sticking the market in such a tight range, and they're gonna be basically bouncing people between both those levels. Ren Hyundai. No, I can't talk to you. Hold on. All right. Yeah, they're struggling. They're struggling here. They're struggling here. Yeah, we gotta give the market a little bit of time. We gotta give him a little bit of time. Adam, good morning. We don't have any news coming up today, so that's a good thing. But the worst. All right. Okay, let's see here. Wow. Okay, we're getting motion here. 27. All right. So in and around target number 2, I mean, I expected a little bit of a fade coming up, especially around that 27.5, and which we got it. I mean, I took that first entry, the second entry. I think I made a little bit of money. And it's not big, but they're probably gonna pull it all the way down to 309. I needed to be a little bit more patient, but yep, that's what they're gonna do. That's what they're gonna do. Embarrassing. Yep, they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. Good morning, Sheila. How are you? Yeah, see that 109.10. So it's basically a reversion to the mean type of trade. I mean, there's multiple things going on here. I mean, you have a target all the way up to 338. So when the market comes up to a big target like this and gets faded, then it's just basically getting tired up here. And they typically, what they do is they pull it back to the middle of the range, and that's what got me to start going short right there. I needed to be a little bit more patient and just wait for the middle of the range to show up, but it's early in the morning on a Monday, so I had to kind of take my profits. This is where we at for the day so far. Those are the two decisions I made. One for Nani, and this combination is about $100 as well. And let's keep working. Man, I tell you. Please text me. Ethan, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that 10, that 08.5 was all that move needed to be making for me to make good money. 14, then add to it here, and then go up again. Yeah. All right, so we're getting a consolidation ahead of a big target, which is 338. I mean, at this stage, I mean, if we come and test Harmony Zone number 1, I mean, that kind of have to be a buying opportunity. We are building a channel. This channel is, you have channel number, we're going to consider this channel number 1. We want to see channel number 2 establishing itself right here. It's most embarrassing. Here we go. There you go. So what happens if we break above 325, come back and retest? That would be a bullish behavior. And that means that the market is going to really close that target of 338. God. My God. My God. Here we go. AKU, good morning. So we're getting, you see how we're punching into these levels and pulling back. So you're getting a market that's fading back. And I mean, that entry at, what was it, 27, 27 half? I mean, it look, when I took it, it looked ugly, right? But you would have loved to have that short up there and just holding on to all of it into these moves. $27 half. Not too far away from that top end of that range. So we're getting that. That's channel number 2. Come on, baby. Let's go. There you go. They're selling them, boys. They're selling them. There you go. 9 o'clock. What is this thing? Here we go. Yeah, they're sold it. They're sold it. I get it. But you know what? That may be a good opportunity to buy this thing. That selling pressure. I mean, they hit harmony zone number 1, bouncing right back up. Yeah. I mean, they hit target number 3 and came back up. That's showing a little bit of strength here. So we should be expecting this type of behavior where they're rally it up and they just pull it back and consolidating around Globex and around the Globex band. That's the nature of a market that's consolidating really and trying to digest a bigger move. I mean, like right here, we're coming into resistance back again. All right. If we go up to, I mean, I'll try that one here. Here you go. You get to 1775, I'll go short. Yeah, but if they close it and run down, then I'm going to have to cancel this order. Good morning, Greg. Brad, good morning. Evans, good morning. I'll take one here. If we can get 300 will be good. Here we go. Thank you. I'll take that. I mean, I wanted the 17, but it was just clear that they're not. They just didn't have enough strength to push it up there. They just didn't have it. So I took the closest entry to it and ran it into the whole number, and actually it's giving us a whole lot more. I took the scalping version of that trade. So we have 3 trades done so far. Let's see here where we at. Look at that. That's a bigger move. Bigger move, bigger move. Bears are back. Well, man, I don't. To me, it's just one of those things. I'll go long, I'll go short. I don't even think about it. Whatever the market happens to be providing us with. But definitely the longs are in charge right now. I mean, the shorts are coming back in. We had a couple of waves on the long side, and now the shorts are starting to get a little bit of traction. They broke channel number 2 right here. So that's a sign that the market, yeah, I mean, they broke the channel right here. So this push, that was strong because that's a harmony zone number 1 as a support, and that's a target. Market ran up, I get it, but as we start running up, you could tell that the market was just getting tired, a little bit more tired, and we had an entry point at this level, but we hit the entry point for this swing trade, and even that's a good spot. That's another good spot. I didn't take either of them. I took the one after that. So we are so far right here. So that's what 338, and this is the 338 for today, and we are at equity high. Actually today I took all shorts. All right, whatever. I guess that's what I saw. That's what I saw. All right. I mean, we got, oh, since we broke that channel, we have a new set of channels coming up here. That's channel number 1. And we're hitting we're hitting a couple of things that are of significance. You see where we at? See that? I mean, I have probably changed this color, but we're at the top end of the Globex band. So the market is just bouncing back a little bit. We have Globex at 238. So if the market is really gonna stick it to the longs here, they're gonna have to kind of bring it all the way back down to 238. That will flush a lot of these longs out of this rotation. Right now, what I'm expecting and what we're seeing already is a two-sided market. So a two-sided market, we have price action where you know the 200 is still long. The swing trade target still have a target of 338 as a swing trade target. The 200, the 100 in Tirinko is out of sync with it. So basically, you got two charts saying two different things, okay, which makes it a two-sided market. So what should I expect from a market that looks like that? Uh, Expecting leg that is short and another leg that it's long. So we had this leg up here that was short, actually coming in here. See, we had a one leg that's short, then a big one equal to it, long. Then you're getting this wave of selling pressure right now. And we're coming into harmony zone number 2. So we should be, let me see here, 67.57 is an entry. And I'm going to come in with a 49 entry along with it. And that means that if the market flush into those levels, it's going to automatically kind of bounce right back up. So that's last line of defense for a lot of these shorts. I mean, a lot of these longs, excuse me. I mean, they have to defend this. And you could see the price just moving between harmony zone number 1 and 2. So that is the first touch. I kind of needed to get filled before that bounce. So if I may have to cancel these orders, because if they stop here and come back down, the move down is going to be a little bit more significant. So they hit harmony zone number 2, I mean to the tick, and just bounce right back up. It almost takes me out of the game. I mean, I could play. Nah. Let me see here. 230, 285 to 95. Okay. I'm canceling these orders. I'm gonna go 295 short if I can get filled. So see, I'm playing both sides of the market. If they run it up to that level, you have the whatchamacallit. You have the channel as a resistance. You got multiple levels up there as resistance. You got harmony zone number 1 that was support, now becomes resistance. So you got all these things kind of working against, you know, a sustained rally. But if they go down to below that 60, well, that's an area of accumulation, and I'll go in and start buying down there. So I'm willing to play both sides of this market. Now, if we don't go to 95 and we sell off and start punching down to 60, then I'm gonna cancel this order and just look for something else. Come on, baby. Let's go. Page request. a couple of things over the weekend. I guess Apex was working through their payout system, and they approved two of the payouts that I have coming up that I posted on the 15th, and I have one pending. Most likely, it's gonna get approved here soon, within a day or so. So I got three payouts coming out: $2,000, 2,700, and $2,000. So about 6,750 coming up from Apex. So here we go. We're not getting filled. We're not getting filled on that order, so I'm canceling my order right here. That's fine. I get it. They don't want to play. All right, so you see that's happening, right? Okay, so let's see here. 67.57. Yeah. Here we go again. You see how they hit that zone and bounce right back up. I mean, I'm gonna put an order at 49. See if I can get filled. If I don't, I don't. But the market is just, it's a two-sided market. They're just gonna come to this harmony zone number 2, bounce back up. Here we go, and then go to harmony zone number 1 and just get faded. Okay, but this is first touch. This is second touch. After a while, they're gonna chew through the supply and the after a while of hitting those zones back and forth, they're gonna chew through the supply and the supply and the demand area. They're gonna just chew through it. Then you're gonna start expanding outside those type of ranges. So I don't want to keep doing this, trying to play the two sides of the market, because eventually one of them is gonna just break. And so I'll keep my 49 down there and see if I get it. If I don't, I don't. Mike, your question, reason why they would deny my payouts. There's a couple of reasons why they would deny, and they have denied people before for legitimate reasons. I mean, if you, for example, all of a sudden, you're trading $100, $200, making here and there a couple $100, and all of a sudden you put on the trade and you make 20 grand. They're gonna ask you questions. Okay? That means you're going all in, maximum contracts, and you're just going, for a big move. So they're gonna ask you to show how your system support a trade that looks like that. Okay? And or are you just basically going all in every trade, trying to catch something? Okay, so they have the 30% rule and they have the 20% rule. So the 30% rule tells you, if you're asking for a payout and you have a trading day that's more than 30% of the total amount that you have in the account, then you have to continue to trade till that day is no longer a 30%. That's one thing. Also, you cannot flip. They allow you to flip only out of 10 sessions, only 2 of them, where you just basically buy and sell in the same spot, and just to mark a day. So you could get to your 10 days. Because you have to have 10 days of trading in order for you to qualify for a payout. So they give you 2 days. So if you have like 5 days, then you have to continue to trade. Okay. So when they deny you, they're denying you so you continue to trade to satisfy the rules. That doesn't mean that they're going to deny you not to pay you. But if you are there are things that you cannot do with Apex. Like you cannot. There's a lot of scams out there of people trying to scam Apex, and they know what it is, and if they find you, for example, doing any of it, then they just automatically close your account. So you just gotta have to watch out for that. Okay, so let's take a look here. We have an order down here, and we have we're starting to chew through harmony zone number 2, and we hit it 3 times right now. And what's the Daryl Martin rule? I'd like to know that one. And there's always the golden rule, Stephen. And that golden rule is the man with the gold makes the rule. Right? That's the most famous rule out of all of them. All right. I don't know if I'm so excited now of keeping that order. Oh, I loved it. I did good. They loved it. I had a good time. I felt young again, Stephen. I felt young again. Here we go. Let's see. All right. $43 and 23. No, 43 and 33. Okay, here we go. Okay, 33. All right. Oh, come on. Here we go. All right, that's all I'm gonna give it here. That's gonna be ugly. I got out of focus on this trade. Right, we still have a chance to get back up there. My stop is my stop. I'm not moving nothing here. We should be okay. Running back up to Globex. Here we go. That's gonna suck. That's it right here. They have to bounce it or I'll get stopped out. Okay. That sucks. Let's keep working. I mean, that's the problem. You're gonna most likely watch it just run back up right here. That's the only problem with this, is we're at the bottom end of the Globex band, and that's just an area where they're gonna come in and try to support the price. That's an over exaggerated move. Here he comes. We're probably going to see like the 15, 20 out of it. I just couldn't take any more risk, be honest with you. I mean, even at this 4 or 6 contract trade right here, that was the top end of the risk I was willing to take. But I mean, it was just so close right there. Yeah, see that? Now it's bouncing back. I mean, uh, I knew it, but I just couldn't take any more risk, be honest with you. So that's what that trade really kind of hammered me hard. 24.74. I mean, I was doing so good, 383, and now we're, big down. I think this is the worst trade, I mean, trading day as far as drawdown. The day is not over though. The day is not over. I mean, here we go. We're gonna take some dips in equity, but that's actually the deepest one I've taken so far this year. But let's work through it. Let's work through it. Let's work through it. So what we have here is a massive flush, 1, 2, and 3, and then I got more here. Okay, I get it. I get it. So if I stayed in that trade, I would have been pretty much whole. Now we're getting captain setup switch trade short. So the expectation is to see another push to 190. Yeah, we should see a push toward 190. Okay, I got long here, added. Yeah. So where's the big targets right now? The big targets is 163 is the swing trade target for this rotation. We have harmony zone number 1 and 2 as resistance. Zone number 1 is 213 by 223 and 38 by 48. And rallies are shortable till proven otherwise. The market has a tendency to go back to glowbacks. That's kind of the rationale behind this trade, but it was just the move was over exaggerated. I wouldn't be surprised if we see these price actions go back to 238. I wouldn't be. And especially if they put a switch trade right here, which is they're about to, and then they start running it. There you go. Wow, it's not too far. Ooh. All right, so we're breaking that channel. I mean that trend line right there and trying to protect it. We're consolidating. Every time we hit harmony zone number 1, we get faded. So we'll see them trying it again here. tell you, I needed to have a little bit more balls, to be honest with you, and just sit through it. And I know the bottom end of the Globex band, they always hold that shit. Always come up to it and bounce it right back up. I just needed to take on the risk. I mean, it's not like I don't have enough risk capital. I do have a lot of risk capital. It just didn't take it. But you see this now, they're bouncing right back up. They're going to play that game with people. The 200 and the 100 are out of sync right now. Watch them run it. I mean, that's a railroad long. If they close this candle at 18, above 18, they're going to start running this thing up a little bit, probably 25 here very quickly. 25, 25, here we go. Yeah. All day, every day. And here you go, Globex. I'm going to go cry in the corner, and I'll be back. back in action. Right now, the market's in the two-sided market, so we hit glowbacks. We're very close to it, and we backed off a little bit. Toyota Plano. Here we go. All right, so we have another. Okay, so 30 NT Rinko Captain set up long. ES has a switch trade. So there's a lot of, as long as we continue to trade above 210, we should be running up here again into that 30, 35 level. Okay, they're breaking here. Well, they broke, and they're gonna bounce it back up a little bit. It's just we want to see how far they want to bounce it back up. I mean, if they can bounce it up to 12, half, 18. Just gonna keep it one contract and see what we can do with it. 1775. Wow. Okay. Switch trade and a sell off and canceling this order. Look for another rally for a short. So now the market is back in sync on the short side. So we should bounce back up here to that 200 and retest again, probably 95, 200. I'd like to get short back in. Well, that's not. I mean, look, right here, right when the market broke that channel, that was a good spot for with a signal. That's a switch trade right there. $60, yeah. Good job, Matthew. Mm. There's Sun and them boys. Target is 163. That's the target that. All right. So if we break 82, that's gonna stabilize the price and give us a captain setup long that could punch us up. Yeah, let's get him, Brian. Sometimes you get punched in the face, but you get back on that horse. Fight back. Overcompensating. Yeah, see, that's what they're doing right there. Let's see here. I mean that price. 82. Gotta get to 82. It may not be worth fixing. So it may not be worth fixing. as much. All right, so what we got going on here, let's see. Channel number 2, and that's captain setup short. The market is in sync on the short side. One thing, if we break up 50 1375 on ES, that means that we will punch up above 88 and the market can go to 200. So that I need to be watching for that because that could set us up for another short, rotation short. And I'm looking at the market till proven otherwise, rallies as a shorting opportunity. All right, pushing again. Target is 138. 138. So that move by ES to 1375 never happened. So hey Marty, good morning. How are you? So how's everybody doing so far? Adam, where we at? Greg, Marty, Mike, Sheila, Steven. How's everybody doing? Brian, Shingo, AKU, Pine. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, Adam, I know those Mondays, brother. I'm telling you, these Mondays we gotta watch out for them. Scarecrow Mondays. That's what I'm gonna call them from now on. Scarecrow Mondays. I like to call them Money Mondays. Actually, that sounds better. Let's think positive. We're gonna call them Money Mondays. We just probably gotta spend a little bit more time understanding the price action. Like today I I was I was picking up some steam. I was doing good. I was connecting with the market. Then I got cute. Cute cost you money. We should bounce back. 60s. '65s, yeah, '65s. And nothing wrong with $23 at Steven. Better than a poke in the eye. Wow, that's interesting. 69. Yeah, I mean, right here at that target was 147. All right, so okay, bouncing right back up. Damn. So the 200 and the 100 are no longer in sync. The 100 NT wrinkle just shifted. So we're hitting harmony zone number 1, which is resistance area. The market is, this is first touch, so the expectation is to see a bit of pause in and around this area right here. And potential reversion to the mean, where we could go back to 177. I mean, right here, if they put on a captain setup at 185, that may be worth a shot on a continuation trade short to 177. AVS, good morning. Good morning, buddy. Well, that's it's about to be a captain setup here. $185. You break 185, we should get down to 80 quick. But you gotta break that 185. So we're hitting harmony zone number 2 right here. So we should experience a little bit of resistance and a reversion to the mean type of trade to 190. We just got to see them close the '08. ES hit the Globex and it's pushing lower. So you should expect a little bit of 22s. God damn. That is sick. I mean, you know, you're looking at this, it's like that is just a short covering rally like nobody's business. I mean, anywhere you shorted in that one, it would just kept rolling you over and over and over. I mean, that's just kind of the same behavior that we experienced early on in this type of trade. They keep doing that, then reverse it. So basically, you just have to tighten up your risk controls. they come. Question is how far. So the market is in sync on the long side. I mean, this should hold up to another run back up. We'll see how far they want to go with it. To 22. Yeah, they may get to 22. Yeah, we should head out to 22. So what we have here is I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Oh, well, here you go. Ran it up again. Um, on a swing trade basis, a target is 288. Pullbacks are buyable against the 7200. And we have glowbacks, which will attract price action back and forth till they figure out what they want to do with this market. But a pullback here around harmony zone number 1 should be buyable. All right, guys, I'm gonna take a break, take care of some business, and end the stream, and we'll start back up again tomorrow, same time. Not the best of days, but let me show you where we at. Let's see here. So this is how I'm gonna end up my morning. And let's see here. Right here. So we're taking a little bit of a dip on an equity from our high. And let's see here. What else do I want to? So that's that. I think I haven't had a day like that for some time. And I think the worst I've had was this day here, and that was the FOMC meeting day. But today we really, I was an overachiever. Okay, so that's that, and the trade that kind of got us is right here. Kind of added into that range, and it just extended itself a lot more. I took my stop right around that bottom end of the Globex band, which is really a buying opportunity, buying zone. But I just didn't want to, expose myself to more additional risk, and the market kind of bounced back to where it would have been profitable. But anyway, so that's where we at. Can't win them all. Can't win every single day. Gotta take your stops, smile, come back at it again. So we'll see you guys bright and early tomorrow, and march on. Have a good one.